Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women shocked by men's honesty. But let's jump right in, after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Do you think that selling online and using the money that you make from that translates to any sort of intelligence or skill?
I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy. I could go onto grad school and become a lawyer if I wanted.
That's a good point. You could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online for 2 years, and then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore because they ruined their name and their reputation.
Yeah, she definitely ruined her chances at becoming a lawyer with her life decisions. And you know what? She deserves it.
Unfortunately, running out of time. But Peter, I just want to get one final thought from you. Are there words that are used to describe men that offend you?
Not particularly, and if there are some I don't like, I certainly wouldn't want them banned. But it always goes back to that old adage: sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter
Lloyd. No, that's just obnoxious.
Peter
Sorry,
Lloyd,
you have to give me a chance
I think we'll
to
let you
respond to
carry
that.
on this.
Dang, there is no way he ended off the news segment by saying this.
I think men want an emotional outlet when they come home. Do you know what? Today's days, I'm just going to say it. Be his mother. Be his mother.
This is the most delusional I've ever heard in my life. You are describing a child.
But if you keep giving me problems, I'll try and fix and fix and fix.
Well, the first problem is coming home and crying to you in the first place. What the hell are you going to do about it?
Not crying like that, but I mean...
Emotional outlet? A man's job is to be the mountain that a woman's emotional waves crash into. If he needs you to be strong enough to go to work the next day, you need to find a new man, or find a man in general.
But then that leads into toxic masculinity, doesn't it?
Cool. So, how about he keeps him to himself and maybe talks to his colleagues at work about fixing the problem, not coming home like a little to his wife. If he can't make her feel safe, truly feel safe, you think him coming home and telling you about his problems at work is going to make you feel safe and protected? He's supposed to be the hero. He's supposed to have charge of the situation. Coming home and crying to you like a little going to do nothing but dry your pussy. I'm telling you right now, you're wrong.
Yes, this guy is absolutely right. She wasn't even able to respond by the end of this one.
I'm simply trying to give you guys an analogy so you can understand where men are coming from. Whether you guys want to accept it or not, the biggest investment that a man is going to make is into his potential future wife. Something that's pretty serious. Because here's the thing. It's not funny that men get divorced by women 80% of the time. It's not funny that 90% of alimony is paid from men to women. It's not funny that guys don't get to see their children. It's not funny that a woman can cheat on you, divorce you, and still take your money and your children from you. It's not funny. And it's extremely disrespectful for you guys to come on the platform, laugh about me saying, hey, men have to pay full price, which is marriage, okay? Because he has to bring so many other things to the table to get a wife, and only thing he really expects in return is some level of decency and purity. So it's not funny. If you guys laugh off the camera like that again, we're gonna kick you out.
While not all women do what he described, he has a great point. It truly is unfair.
You gotta remember, when guys are out working hard, putting a dent in the universe, and they're doing something of some significance, they don't want to come home to a nightmare. They don't want to come home to a fight. They don't want to come home to, why do you... They want pleasantries, love, a nice meal. They want to see beauty.
Very great point. Men do not want to work all day only to come home to have a fight. Just give them a hug or something.
Well, in what sense is our society male-dominated?
The fact that the vast majority of wealth is owned by men, the vast majority of capital is owned by men. Women do more unpaid labour.
A very tiny proportion of men, and a huge proportion of people who are seriously disaffected are men. Most people in prison are men. Most people who are on the street are men. Most victims of violent crime are men. Most people who commit suicide are men. Most people in wars are men. People who do worse in school are men. It's like, where's the dominance here precisely? What you're doing is you're taking a tiny substrata of hyper-successful men and using that to represent the entire structure of Western society. There's nothing about that that's vaguely appropriate.
Legend has it, she left the set and started crying that very day.
Plot twist. You can rub it for good luck.
This clip was hilarious. Man is true to himself and isn't afraid of superficial women, so she pretty much admitted that she used this guy for fun.
He's taking care of you, right? He came to your rescue, right? No? Did he not come to your rescue?
I feel like
Did he not come to your rescue? It's just a yes or no question. Did he come to your rescue in a car accident?
Yeah, he was
Is he the one working and paying the bills?
He was, yeah.
Is he the one working and paying the bills?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Everything we're saying. So of course, yes, you're going to take all those things. Any person who's in a situation where they're a single mother would take all of those things. But a woman who's going to value those things would understand not to do anything to jeopardize it. And you're not there yet. And that's why y'all can't get married.
I feel like that was the beginning of the relationship.
I just take a deep breath on that because I want you to find love and I want you to have what you want. But when you say things like the beginning of the relationship, girl, you're still in the beginning of the relationship. It's 5 months.
When the truth was revealed, she was shocked. What more is there to say?
Is it a red flag if a girl has a high body count?
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Why does she have a high body
I
count?
don't know, maybe because why does a guy have a high body count?
A guy and a girl are not the same.
And what do you think a high body count is?
Anything over 2.
Over 2?
Yeah.
So basically, if she's not a virgin.
Yeah, you should save your body for your husband.
This question shouldn't even be asked. Of course it's a huge red flag.
Excuse me. Hey. How you doing? Well, why you make that face? No, not at all. I would never say something like that. I just wanted to come over here and tell you that I think you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Why are you looking around like that?
Who are you?
My name's McQueen. You got to give me a chance to say what's up.
Okay.
Introduce myself. You Spanish?
Yes.
What breed of Latina are you?
I'm Colombian.
Damn, bitch. I mean, what you say?
What did you say?
No. I was just saying, damn.
My man is hilarious, out here using that gaslighting riz.
Excuse me. How you doing?
Great.
What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley? My name's McQueen. Nice to meet you. I had this feeling when I came in here. I'm like, I don't know what I want. And then when I walked in here, I'm like, yeah, I know what I want. I feel like I want to take you to my house, go in the bedroom, and make my bed go, while I'm hitting you with my Roddy.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
Sounds fun.
Jeez, bro is just a walking riz god. Those Roddy Rich pickup lines just hit different.
Who is that?
It's me.
Really? Wow. It's terrible.
Honesty always wins. My man is a savage even to his own daughter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not a 10.
All right.
I'm not saying that to be mean, but you're not a 10.
Okay.
It's only fair, right? You rated me.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna rate you, but I'll just say that you're not a 10.
Okay. That doesn't hurt me.
I'm not trying to hurt you. Are you down to revise your answer? If we got makeup remover.
No, my makeup's expensive. Why would I want to take it off?
Oh, I see. The makeup is too expensive to take off, and that's the one and only reason.
If any young women are watching, please do not model your lifestyle after her. Thank you very much.
And that's from the Christian man.
Yes, I'm looking out for you young ladies. If you
I'm
ever,
not judging
if
you.
you ever, that's fine. But if you ever want to get married, there's a lot of young girls out there who want to get married someday. If pictures of yourself doing things are all over the internet, your husband and your kids will not appreciate that.
What are your kids going to think of this?
I think Northwest is doing just fine.
Northwest?
Yeah, she's living her life.
Kanye's, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing great with her mom.
I mean, given the option between a mom who has on the internet versus one who doesn't have internet, I would prefer if all of my friends couldn't see my mom other dudes and
I still consider myself a
Christian.
I still consider myself a Christian. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I'm not a judgmental person like you.
I swear, girls just don't like to see the bad side of having adult content. And it's concerning.
Listen, you can do whatever you want with your body, but at the end of the day, when you end up in your 30s and you're crying like these women in their 30s, yeah, because the men like us are not picking them because of the choices they made, they're not going to tell you this. They're going to tell you it's all about you. They're going to tell you, oh, it's the men's fault. You're going to find out. And then you know what happens then? They become very humble. Now they want to start cooking and making a sandwich. Oh, you got 2 youths. Oh, by Chad and Tyrone and Jerome. Oh, 3 even. Now you want to...
Now you can get more than a sandwich.
Yeah, and this is the thing. They start to get humble in their 30s. Yeah, late 30s, they start to get real humble when they come with extra baggage, right? And what I'm trying to say to you is, they're not going to tell you this.
Very true. There's no room for complaining about not being picked when you made those bad decisions.
You want a traditional man in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
would it be fair to say you're a traditional woman? I can answer
For the
that.
most part, yes.
Okay, but would a traditional woman have her body half naked on Instagram?
See, that's where I.
Okay, but hear me
differ.
out. You're exposing yourself in a sexual way.
Right.
You're condoning that.
I think it's based on the partnership. I think your partner would have to really be
Okay,
comfortable
but you
with
want
your
a
line of
traditional
work.
man. You want a traditional man, but see, this is the problem with a lot of modern day women. They don't want to be a traditional woman. Okay, so if you were with a man, the love of your life, and he was the perfect guy that you created, and that's the guy who says, Christina, you're in love with me. You do anything for me. Yep, I'll do anything for you. You do anything for me. I want you to close your Instagram account. Would you do it?
If I didn't have to rely on Instagram for work, and this was the perfect scenario where I knew this was my husband, I would not take away what makes me Christina.
But then you're not being traditional.
She really thought she was a traditional woman for having an OnlyFans. No way, Jose. It's all about me.
Killed it. Let me do something that I'm afraid nobody wants to hear or know. The women got a pool, or got paid out from a pool of $30 million from the Women's World Cup. The men would draw from a pool of $400 million, okay? $400 million, $30 million. Why is that? It's because the Men's World Cup generates $6 billion in revenue. The Women's World Cup generates $131 million in revenue.
Wow.
If you want to talk about pay disparity, the Women's World Cup players get paid out 20% of the total revenue. The men get paid out 7%. As a percentage point, they are getting much more. The problem is, for anybody desiring equal pay, and by the way, I think equal pay is a ridiculous concept in and of itself.
It is.
If the women generate more revenue, they should get paid more than the men. Don't strive for getting the same, strive for getting what you're worth. And if you're worth more, then get more.
You know, they keep making the same argument over and over, but they still are just wrong over and over. The data backs this man up.
Dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman. The woman. The woman.
So if the woman is the prize, what would that make the man?
The wallet. Yeah.
Doesn't that place the man at a lower value and status to the woman?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah. Yes.
So don't women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser?
No, I like to be better.
So if a woman declares herself the prize, isn't that relationship destined to fail?
No. Because I think, actually, I know I'm a prize. And so I think that a man should value me for what I am.
So a man is just a bank to you, but they still need to respect you? Show some class, lady.
Female-dominated industries are beauty related, correct?
Yeah, that's the way things are right now. That should change.
Well, right, but why would women want to give up their power if they can use it to,
Because it shouldn't be the only power that we're able to hold in society.
Well, whether it should.
When you don't give women a fair chance to gain power, they're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, is there anything stopping women from getting power any other way?
Yes, men.
Well, I mean, but men also give women their power, correct?
Not enough of it.
Well, obviously, if all
Not
the men,
in the ways it matters.
if all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
They should just...
Because they're women.
What does that mean?
They're strong and better than men.
Well, right, but I'm saying if women couldn't use control men, then how would they get power?
Skip. Men don't have a say in women's life.
Do you think sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the fact that and OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No. It means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
Do you consider work to be real work?
Yes. Yes. And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do it.
But isn't that like shaming your own customers?
No.
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
Because it's my body.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
She is a red flag of a person, and she's just unbearable to listen to. For the next clip, she ends up trying to catch her boyfriend cheating with an AI voice. This is actually pretty genius, and let's just say, she ends up calling to his best friend to see if it's true or not.
I'm going to AI clone my boyfriend's voice, call his best friend,
and figure out if he lied to me about what he was doing last night. My boyfriend's been acting very weird. I opened up a voice cloning software and imported voicemails that my boyfriend has left. I typed in a script of what I want my boyfriend to tell his friend. There's the final product.
Hey man, what's up? I don't know. Are you alone?
It sounds exactly like him. I'm going to use his iPad to FaceTime audio call his friend and see if his friend confirms what they were doing last night.
Hey man, what's up?
Not much, man. Just chilling. How are you feeling?
Everything is fine. Kind of. I don't know. Are you alone?
Yeah, man. Just, chilling at the house.
I don't remember much from last night. I don't know why I feel weird. What did I do?
Dude, you got faced at McDinton's last night, and you picked up some random sorority girl from UT and made out with her in front of everyone.
You said we stayed at your place.
Bruh. Why'd you have to bring me into this?
You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.